Hey guys, and welcome back to another Shaun TheBoufflant stream, and hope you've all been doing well. I missed my Friday stream, unfortunately. It's my cousin's 30th, but had a blast, and he had a blast, and that's all that matters. So today, I'm just modifying the title of the live chat to new, oh, new, no, not Mew, new party deck. So let's save that. Yeah. So I'm doing a video on a new Mad Party deck that's arisen. I think a little bit of the initial idea came from a guy called Little Dark Fury on YouTube, and then one of the best players with one of the biggest track records in Pokemon, called Azul, Garcia Grigo. He's taken it to a first place tournament win. I don't know if that was a PCCGO tournament or an IRL tournament. It was unclear. I didn't get a chance to watch much of the video, to be honest. But I love the Mad Party deck, and I've been meaning to change it for a while, and now we have. So I'll just crack open the deck list quickly if I can find it. Got really itchy nose though. So it's all pretty standard stuff. All your Mad Partiers. There we go. I keep saying Night March. Keep doing it. Double Dene and no Crobat, which is unusual. We are rocking a 1-1 line of CLG Gong because we don't have a Ditto anymore, unfortunately. Playing a Mew. So basically, this deck's worst matchup would be Dragapult, but obviously that's been pretty much scared off the charts. Scared off the table because of Eternatus being an auto loss for it, but this has a very good matchup against Eternatus. So, yeah, the Dugong just helps a little bit with the fire matchup as well. Obviously, hitting that for weakness, because you don't really hit much for weakness because not much has a psychic weakness anymore. But at least not much has a psychic resistance anymore either. That being said, I suppose. So gonna go straight into some games on the ladder. See how this does. Currently on a 7-win streak. Let's see if this new deck breaks that immediately. Dugong itself is a card that I haven't used in a very, very long time. Last time I used this Dugong was when it first came out, actually, when not when it first came out, when Triple Acceleration first came out. So that was Unbroken Bonds, and since then it's been over a year since Unbroken Bonds has been out. So, but basically it was very good in Zoroark decks that were popular at the time. This is an awful hand, and this is exactly what I was talking about. I think this happens to me all the time with the RNG on PTCGO. It's not like we can Dedenne, but I guess I'm just gonna have to play this down and pass. I can't really Dedenne just yet. There'd be no point. But touching there is a bit of a nightmare, because obviously if he gets Welder double fires the active and attachment from hand, then we lose our Bunnelby, which is one of our attackers, and the attachment, which is unfortunate, but that's all that can be done with hands like this. So our opponent's probably going to put his Wildrats in his hand on top of his deck and then Dedenne, I'd imagine. Maybe he should have quick balled first and then put his Welder on top of his deck, if it was a Welder that he had. Who knows? But that's what he's reaching for here. Welder 2 NG or Welder and Giant Half. 2-card combo when you're drawing off 6. It's still quite a long shot, to be fair, but most Welder players do seem to get it each and every time. As you can tell, not salty at all. So I'm looking at another Angaru and not a Crobat, surprisingly. Okay, so luckily we are still in this. We are going to have to attach this here, so we've got some sort of retreat method, and unfortunately just having to dead change the hand away, as the open hand isn't good at all. Oh, sorry about that. I'm having a bit of issues with my mic for some reason. I don't quite know what's going on with it. So, what do we have here? Still no supporter. This is incredible. Incredible stuff. Get another Sinisty. And Mad Party for like 20? Wow. Mad Party for 20. That must be the saddest night Mad Party that YouTube have seen so far. Just trying to figure out what's going on with this mic. Doesn't seem to be pushing out on our volume, governor. Yeah, so this is looking like another dead change, isn't it? Or, who knows. Right, let's get that out of the deck. We have to absolutely do some damage this turn, so fin through this, get another Dedenne in play. Just barely seeing like any good cards of the deck. It must surprise so much, but I haven't even checked for a change. So at least we have an attack. It's not the person I want to attack with, realistically. Well, we can still go through what I'm talking about. Just nearly misplayed then. We still haven't found a research or a Roxy in all these cards, guys. You know, crazy stuff. There we go. Right. Okay. So, what are we hitting so far? So 60, 80, 100, 120. Still not enough. Excuse me. So pop him down. Pop up there. Yeah. I can't believe after all that we're still barely hitting anything. How long it took us to find anything to go with Roxy. Maybe this list will be better with some poker gears, who knows. But we are down too much energy to close this game out, I think. Unless he whiffs Welder on this guy for a while. Well, there's his Welder. It's an unusual fire deck. It's more like a firebox deck, isn't it? With any luck, maybe he's prized some. And we haven't hit a single boss yet either. The ideal, the ideal thing that would happen now is that he would knock out this. I can find myself. Hopefully, there's a Mr. Rhyme left in deck. No, there isn't. Maybe a poltergeist guy. Unless we've prized any of them. But ideally, I want to boss this in. Take away his main attacker. So I hit 180 then. I'm now hitting 200. I don't want to have to hit this. It's rather annoying that I've got to hit this. And, well, I haven't used Mew yet, so... not particularly a fan of this build of the deck. Honestly, I guess we'll put this down. And then... Why not? Save the big damage at least. Right, so, getting somewhere, finally. Yeah, we'd lost our Dugong, so I was like, use Seal. It's a bit of a back and forth match. I am trying to look for something on my stream and I cannot find it. There we go. Right. Okay. So just before that becomes a free card prizer. And we'll get rid of that, don't know. That's the Mew that I wanted before. And with any luck, we may have game next turn. We'd prize 2 energy. So I've got the 1 in hand, and hopefully 1 isn't prized. use giant half to find that out though. Sorry, I won't be a sec, guys. I'm just trying to. I've just been messaged as well on Facebook. I mean, if we top deck boss, we win. It's very unlikely, but I mean, we've got a 25% chance to top deck boss. That we've also got a 1 in 6 chance that it's prized. Right, so what are we hitting for? 80. Let's see what's on the deck first. There's the boss, and we didn't top deck it, of course. And what attack did he use last turn? I wish I was paying attention to that. He used Flare Strike. So, and he's Jack, so he can't use Flare Strike next turn. Does this man play Switch? Yes, he does. So he can switch. He's played 2 Switch. It's very likely that he plays 4. So, I mean, there's not really anything we can do, unfortunately. We can, because we didn't get the energy either. Let's thin. I mean, he's out of the deck. Oh, and the energy is prized as well. Oh my god, we prized like the worst stuff. We prized 3 energy and had the most atrocious opening ever. And we've prized them a Poltergeist. Just trying to figure out what I can do. So 80, 100, 120, 180, 200, 220. Yeah, it just can't be done. There's no point hitting it this turn. So we basically pass because we have 1 energy left. If he's got a switch, it's just as simple as scoop, isn't it? Well, if he's got double switch. Or that, I suppose. Yeah. It's not really I could do anything about that. It's like I just had the most atrocious opening ever. I couldn't do anything. This always happens when I first change the deck though. So hopefully next time will be better. Right, sorry, just messaging a friend who's interested in playing with us today. So, let's try one more time. Is it really just the player? Is it the deck? Is it the RNG that he didn't brick once? Because everyone bricks once with a deck, surely. Not to mention as well, if it was an IRL game, most people like I found well I find in general this game's day honestly I find in general that the real life game is very different than it is in real life regardless. I mean, than it is online. So with everyone being out of practice because of all the COVID and whatnot, that's, like a lot of people miss playing and stuff like that. When I went to a well, not a tournament per se, but like a little locals. Wow, wow. Well, that's another. Well, that's not going well, is it, Dugong? Um, grab this. Grab this. Um, yeah, grab this. And oh my god, grab this. So I've got a basic, I suppose, because this is one of those hands where I could just like auto lose. Um, look at these opening hands I'm getting with this deck. That's insane. Cheers, dude. I'm glad it's your fault. I miss rescue structure. Rescue structure is one of the reasons why this deck is so good in expanded. Well, may as well attempt to attack this turn. It's very unlikely. But his hand was awful as well, thank God. I'm not the only one. Whoop whoop. Zero chance of attacking though, so brilliant. That's another swift pass from me. It's going well, guys. If anyone notices my disposition's a little bit off today because I slept really weird last night and I'm basically constantly facing a little bit to the right. I've done my neck in and top of my back. It's not great. Opponent getting forced to research so it doesn't get donked. What's all this in his hand? Well, I know the feeling, mate. I just had to get rid of a load of my resources, so it's not the end of the world. It's this fun deck. That's fair enough. Right. So, we really need to find... Well, I wanted to find a Weezing realistically, but that'll do. Get rid of these two. We still don't have an attack. Oh my god. What is this game? Get rid of this. Get another cup of tea down. So, at this rate, I'm just forcing him to KO Medidane. Oh, this deck plays Crushing Hammers. I shouldn't have done that. Hitting for 120. Well, we're hitting for 90. Does he miss a metal? Of course not. And the Wheezing now doesn't hit this. Hits the other two though, which is fine. Have to push this into play. Get one of these. Hit 20 on these. So that's something. But apart from that, it just seems to be Brick City up in here. Let's get some more things. There we go. Finally starting to stabilise a bit. Now we just need to not put a 2-prizer down until I'm about to take my last 2 prizes. Malana time. Maybe not. For some reason. Must already have it in hand. Oh, he's used them both. Now he's going to grab a Malana, which I'm going to make pointless because I'm going to T-break and Boss's orders this in and kill it. That's a frustrating card in this deck. Is he going to retreat though? It's very unlikely. Right. Still trying to determine what the correct course of play is. I mean, realistically, bossing this in and getting some damage on it as well would be better. because we are having to play a long game. And at least this has still got some damage on it if he has to Mallow Alana. And even if he does Mallow Alana, it means he then can't boss, and I'm still getting additional 20 damage. So this is the correct course of action, I hope. We've still got a boss somewhere, not sure where. Okay, so I know his Mallow Alana is now at the bottom of his deck. I've also found my boss. I'm down 4 energy. It's proven a tricky one, this, but his Mallow Alana is at the bottom of the deck. I think he's just shuffling his deck there just for the sake of knowing that his Mallow Alana is at the bottom of the deck. With any luck, he'll put that Zacian down. But that is unfortunately not the case. So we have 3 energy left. And 3 attackers. And 2 energy left. There's 2 in the deck. I'll Moxie for 3. Yep, that's the only one I can go on. Find my other attacker. Attack with this. I think it's just the best course of action. Even if he Mallow and Lana's it, I'm still doing enough to boss and KO it. And then I've still got my Eldegoss in deck to boss again next turn. Assuming I can hit my last energy off my prize cards, which is all I need to do. So just catch up on the chat. Rigby, I can have you a game. I'll have you a game after this. Just managed to catch the stream. Nice to see you again, Zuku. I'll have you a game after Rigby as well if you want. the stream is entirely dedicated to this deck though, so this is the deck that I'll be playing. Which, because he just found everything in that turn, means I cannot effectively win now. There is absolutely no way for winning. I'll take my knockout and then quit. So, yeah, this deck isn't living up to as good as I thought it was going to be, but to be fair, I'm prizing god-awful so far, and my opponent is just having the absolute KP nuts, so tis just one of them. So, if he's still online, let's send him. Yeah, there he is. Standard. Oh, my neck is killing me. Rigby, you still online? You have to play next time, she ain't online. Have a long downtime. Okay. No worries, Zuko. Rigby is still online. He might be mid-game. Oh, there we go. There we go. Finally, a somewhat decent start. Somewhat. This game does hate me. Right. So that's likely we'll be using that. So get ourselves a slice of tea and pass. So prized 2 slices of tea, Wheezy Boy, a Bunny Boy, a Ram Guy. What is going on? I always prize so many good things. Reminded me to start cutting my my Sunday streams before I just end up with luck like this all the time. Good old sun scotch. Right. Yeah. I guess we're just not destined to use this ever, so no matter. So we're going to be down a lot of supporters. It's not the end of the world. mouse guys. Another mouse guy. And we'll daddy change when I can. There it is. So we're currently hitting for 20. Honestly, it's just not happening. Him out the deck maybe? No, let's get this. I'll get this, and I think I've got a plan. So what we're waiting for? 80. Need to hit for 100. I'm glad that got attached there. I'm going to totally delete the effect of this using our Roxy combo. Right. So I don't know if he knows what Roxy does, but I will show him. Well, not what Roxy does, but what the coffee boys do. Take a prize. It's a bunny. Surprise, surprise. Because I always prize loads of attackers. And all the energy you could ever ask for. Get a rhyme guy out of the deck. Finding ourselves a mini slice of tea here would be good. But apparently no such luck. Mini slice of tea. There you go. We'll put the balloon here. Just want to keep the Poltergeist around for as long as possible in case of any disruption. Wonder how little his basics are running. Graham has this very unfortunate streak against me where he never seems to find any basics against me at all, for whatever reason. Oof. And yeah, that seems to be the case now. Hopefully, when I get to play him next time we go to the tournaments together, he'll have much better luck finding some basics against me. It's just our running joke. But good game anyway, Rigby. We'll have another one later if you want, unless you want a best 2 of 3 now. Just messed you in the game. Where is it? I'm determined to get the use of the attacker that's been put into this deck. I'm determined to get some use out of it. But so far, the game keeps making me have to discard it for one reason or another. Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead. Here we go. Just waiting on how we used if we wanted to game or not. Sorry. What's it? I still don't think personally that this deck is quite as good as the Aeropod slash Callicidactyl deck. The Attackers just produced consistency, and setting up proves to be really hard. Apparently, again, starting with this boy in hand. I do not want you. Leave me and never return. Just watching the missus on Dying Light, and it looks like she's speaking to Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit. Is that where's loose? Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit. It's alright. Don't want a conversation anyway. It's alright. I'm only joking. Currently on the Facebook page, as we've got a private group, and I just clicked something, and it just took me to some like video page. So, hands up, who hates the new Facebook layout? Oh god, it is god awful. We live to fight another day. How long that other day is going to last? Ah, well, it's a start, isn't it? I probably should have evolved the bench one, if I'm honest. Misplay for days. Right, cup of tea. Get this in here. Get this down there. Come on, Mousy boy. This is awful. Well, it's not the end of the world, actually. Keep the great ball in hand. 80. We need to do 140 next turn to kill him. Or kill it. Okay. Right, well, that is unfortunately a missed opportunity. We'll get this. Need it out the deck. Here we go. All the cups of tea are here. So we'll grab this. Now we are having somewhat of a good party. I still won't call it a mad party. So we need to hit 140. Where are we at? 80, 100, 120, 140. Yeah, so we have it, and we also have an additional night party to get through. So we've got plenty of Poltergeist in play. So we will tea break the last one. Hopefully we find a twin, because it'd be nice to use. Well, never mind. These are going to get stressful quickly. Next card was a... Well, I haven't won yet, so I don't need to stress about it just yet. Because I can't find a Roxy for the life of me. I don't have any Roxys left. I don't know if this is hitting exactly the damage that I need it to hit, but we'll touch this here. We can do a Dedenne, so we need to find out. This has currently got 250 health. No. Yeah, 250 health, so it needs to hit 260. So 80, 160, 180, 200, 220. And I think I can hit 260. This is where my math is like horribly wrong. I'm going to waste a load of resources. But I'm pretty sure that's right. Let's have a look. Alright, so I can do maths. Don't worry about it. You've not been playing the game long, Graham, so you know it's not like it's gonna be easy. But hopefully you are taking away a lot from all our matches, and watching me play is sort of like reflecting a little bit on how you're playing. I remember you saying something like you did really well in the tournament, so glad to see that you've not been in the game long and you're still managing to do well in tournaments and whatnot. So my videos and teachings and such are coming in use somewhat, which is what I like to see. I don't know if anyone else has put on the live chat yet. Let's have a look. Live chat, stop it. Sorry, where is it? Here we go. So everyone else is busy. So we will take this Mad Party deck back to ladder, where I will continue to brick with it in an unhealthy fashion, and my blood pressure will skyrocket. That is just basically the news of today. I just want one game where I can use Dugong. Just the one, actually. And if we're against Peak Realm, we will have to find Mew on top of everything else. One retreat. I'm not happy about it, but... Oh, I'm going first. Well, I don't think this deck can do... Oh. Well, against... Damn, of course we are. Okay. I think that's a swift pass. Hmm. So this person is obviously playing the same, but he's kept the Spiritborn evolution Duskullin, as very much I would as well, to be honest. I've noticed the playing the other Sinistee, the Tea Time Sinistee, not the 32 Grop one. I assume just so additional cards can be drawn. How's my opponent found an energy though? Not yet, he's not. But he hasn't discarded any either. Hopefully he only finds triples here. He's off to the races with this turn. Is he hitting 160 already? 24, 60, 80, 100. Hmm. Still playing the Rose Tower version, but with one using. So he's using basically Little Dark Fury's version. And he whiffed energy that much. Oh, mate, I know the pain. um, so we're going to get this out of the deck. Utilise these while we can. Right, so we have some damage on board. Have I already got rid of my Dugong? No, I haven't. Do I get mine myself? That is the question. Hmm. Hmm. Not sure about that. He doesn't have any space on board for a Mew, so and that is a pass. I personally prefer the Spiritborn Evolution Rose Tower version. Running Resetting Hall. Found an energy the turn after. This better not be coughing, wheezing, like the pair of them. No, it's not, thank God. Happy to see those two go, definitely. And we knew Deno was going to die this turn, so. Aye. So we'll put this in. And it's time for our own Mad Party, finally, time to get into the game. Time to get into the game, please. We'll get into the game, blooming hell. Hmm. So we will boss this in. There's not really much else going on. Get one of these down. Put that on there. And get rid of this. Not get rid of this. I didn't realise how little amount of damage I was doing. Wow. Hmm. So he's going to remove 2 energies from my board, which isn't good, but I am going to have to do the same to him. He's nearly decked all the way out. And I'm wondering if he's going to go take out these 2. I'm pretty sure I can't win. Yeah, definitely pretty sure I cannot win. Although, down the line, we do have the Roxy combo available to us. Get rid of this. We do need another slice of tea in play. And we're going to have to get rid of... yeah, take his energy off the board. I think if I've got any chance of winning, it's going to be that one of his last prizes is an energy and he won't be able to reach it. So, we really need our wheezing off the prizes. And for us to do that, we are going to have to find a boss this turn, or an Eldegoss. Which we do not find either. Oh well, we find the Eldegoss. But actually, I don't know if it's all that useful this turn. because I think he might have prized a poltergeist as well. And he's got no way of retreating, so unless he's prized a poltergeist, he might be behind a turn. He could just have the poltergeist energy in hand, which is very likely, but we'll see. I should have Roxy that turn to get rid of this as well, actually. That was a misplay on my behalf. Because now if he does have poltergeist energy, he does win. Come on, man, don't be me. Don't be that guy. Has he decked himself out? For what reason? Has he won? Hmm. So, time to get rid of the Synesty. Why did it only do 3? I did click the wheezing. My god, this game is annoying. Has he got another energy attachment in hand? Yes. Alright, okay. Well, for whatever reason, it was like not going to click my wheezing. Yeah. This game is just doing me out in state. And so is this deck. I mean, you can't misclick a wheezing in real life, so hopefully the tournament that he won was in real life, because the demonstration that I just got from that deck, I didn't think it was that good. In all honesty, just wasn't. So that's all I'm going to do for today. My neck's killing me, and the deck's literally driving me mad. So I'm going to be done with that for the day. I will be streaming again on Tuesday and Friday next week. So I will see you then. And for those of you that do beat me, as is in the live channels or live videos description, if you do beat me, you will win yourself a pack of Darkness Blaze. So that is all the more incentive to come and join me on one of my streams. For now, hope you've all had a good day, good time. Hope you all enjoyed watching. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do click below on the subscribe button and press the bell notifications to make sure that you know when I'm next going to be live. Great seeing you all, great hearing you through all, and peace, guys. See you soon.